Some say because didn't want to adapt to the situations because it's just kept his, old business model. But here's the phenomenon. Next year or 1 year later, 2020, they won, or PT Inti won Best Strategic Award. But at the same time, in the year 2020, there are reporters who report that for 7 months, the employee did not get the payment. So that's a problem. That's the empirical problem, right? The problem is about the payment or the compensations itself. So I think it will affect a lot, right? But the phenomenon is that they get an award. And surprisingly, 2020, they get another award, the best BUMN category grow and surviving. Well, I think if we look at the 6 years ago, 2019, they are almost having a bankruptcy and now they're surviving. Yeah, we could say that. But listen, these two words but NT will not get it if not having a good performance, right? So that is the first variables on this research, the performance. But which one, organizational or employee? When I look at the employee, why? Because the 2020, the employee did not get the payment on time, 7 months. Come on, 7 months, almost a half year, more than a half year. So that's the second one. So because I need to make it level, in the individual level. So in theory, employee performance will be formed from the environment and the employee and themselves by Robbins and Judge in their book, Essential Organizational Behavior. Or the more exact word is that employee performance was determined by the person and situations, while a good environment supports a better performance as well. And factors in the environment include corporate culture, clear policy and procedures, efficient organizational structure, and support from college and management. Right? And this is what happened. But which one is person, which one is situations? Well, because the person itself is because we see the compensation as a situations, right? What is the motive? The person, the person's motivation itself. Well, when people didn't get what they need, they tend to have a low motivations. They don't want to go. They don't have any will to do it, to do the work. Yes, that is that's why motivations is the another variable in this research. And this time this is the person and the situations and compensation. Both of this, if we join it, it will create the employee performance, right? But here's the thing. Did the compensations only affecting employee performance? And there's a lot of research said that. There's a lot of research said that compensation, if it managed good, it will give you a positive impact on employee performance. Also, motivation. There's a lot of research that said that motivations have a good impact or positive impact on employee performance. But the story is end there. No, compensation has a direct impact on motivation itself. Because the employee is not just okay, I will do a good work. They have some satisfactions in themselves, so they have a good drive to do the work. That's why this is the research model. That's why compensation is having a good positive impact on motivations. But here's the thing, here's the catch. Is it the only that story? Or could motivation mediate the effect
Ini
of
tuh Mas kan?
compensation to employee performance?
Berapa nih?
That
20 juta.
is the main
Wendro ini
question
ada yang
of this research.
Assalamualaikum Sobat Garasi AM, BMW 318 89 Orion, dalam kayak baru.
Jadi si abang ini tuh niatnya mau ganti oli cuy di bengkel gua, tapi dia nggak nyangka bakal turun mesin nih di bengkel gua. Lah kok bisa bang, niatnya ganti oli kok turun mesin? Nggak jelas lu bang. Lu ngelobi ya bang ya kan?
Ya Allah serem banget.
Kenapa sih, Mi? Hah?
Ih, banyak orang yang main pedal ya.
Cek nih tuh Mi.
Buat ikan kerenmu jadi makin menarik.
Ya, oke.
Gitu ya.
Bisa nyadap ibarat pancuran emas bos, bisa ngadatangkeun hasil unggal poena. Tah bos abi ayeuna bade mukaan heula tah jadi kieu carana ngabedakeun mukaan sintung kalapa anu tos meujeuhna jang disadap. Jadi amun urang asal mukaan biasana sok rada kurang kana lahangna, kurang kana pendapatanana. Sabenerna di daerah mana wae ge alus jang disadap mah kalapa mah ya bos. Ngan kudu alus cara dina prosesna kumaha, dina cara mukaanana kumaha, dina cara ngalilitna kumaha gitu kedah maksimal nya supaya mayeng karena pendapatan anak tah kieu cara anu dibukaan sigah kieu cara anu dililit sigah kumaha kanya pikawelas segala pagawean urang supaya bisa ngahasilkeun salamat anu ngarahna gitunya bos mung sakitu wassalam bos bisa nyadap ibarat pancuran emas bos bisa
Guys, aku kan beli pembalut kan. Nah, gerinya segini.
The main question,
Aku tuh pas milih,
is it mediating? Yes, the
Udah
answer is
curiga.
yes. If we look at the
Ini
table
gerinya.
in a direct effect, there's a score, and the score is quite positive, 0.116. But is it effective? We need to compare it. If we compare it to the direct effect and the type of table 3, we see that the score of compensation to employee performance is 0.319, which means bigger or larger. So, in other words, motivation is having a it could mediating, but the effective way is the direct effect. So based on this finding, the management of PTNT is advised to maintain the compensation system and amount currently implemented because it has proven effective in creating a productive and motivating work environment. Because from 2023 up until now, they made major changes, such as making a lean organizational structure so they could have a fair and a good compensation system. And yes, by maintaining a fair and competitive compensation policy, the company can continue to maintain a high level of motivation and performance among employees. Work motivations mediate the effect of compensations on employee performance, but the more effective path is the direct effect of compensation on employee performance. Okay, because the value, the direct effect is larger than the indirect effect. I think that's for today's presentations. I hope that I could give you a better understanding about what we are doing, the research that we do. If you have any more question further, you can contact me in this contact. Okay, thank you so much for watching this recording. Uh, if you have any question, you could ask away anytime. Okay, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day to all of you.
Gerinya seberapa gitu. Aku lihat 40 cm, 44 atau 40 cm lah gitu. Terus ya udah aku beli karena ini yang paling worth it, harganya paling murah, which is 150.000, $15 gitu kan, isinya 14 gitu. Nah ini kan di sini ini beneran pet gitu loh, pet nih ya gitu. Sedangkan ada yang bentuknya celana dalam gitu. Nah aku beli yang pet kan, biasa pet gitu. Aku pas buka, aku udah curiga, bener gede bro, tuh segini dan Rara, semuka gue. Guys,